I'm Sir TapTap, and there's a new event in AbyssRium Poll. This version has been very buggy for me, so it might freeze up during the video, and I'm just gonna have to deal with that. But basically, you click the frozen book to access the event. Of note, the spring event is still on. I doubt it will last forever, but if you have not yet completed it, you still have some time. I'm not sure what their plan, if any, is to remove that. There are hidden fish in this, by the way. It may look like you have access to everything right away, but there is a hidden fish, just like the last one. So yes, you do need a guide. So most of these unlocks are just listed right here. So red deer. Let's take a peek. Let's make this a review as well, just so it's a little more interesting. Red deer. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I don't have too much to say beyond that, but a fine boy. Fallow deer. Sounds more intimidating. I like it. Good name. Very good name. Black Marlin. Well, at least it's not the striped Marlin from the original AbyssRium, am I right? Am I right? I guess I may as well read the unlocks too. So, just tap 500 times during the event. The forest event for the red deer. Fallow deer, just own 5 red deer. Basic stuff. They're all... The event unlocks are pretty boring in Poll, I gotta say. I kind of like the silly, like, hunts for secrets and, like, make the train go fast, like in that one Christmas event, and that kind of weird stuff. I really like that. But the Black Marlin is get free pearls from an ad. That means just watch the ad in the free stuff box. Use bird chorus skill 5 times during the event. Own 10 temperate forest event creatures. And when it says in the event, I don't know if you need to like you can change events. So I think you might need to have this active. You know, you just click the thing. So I'm not entirely sure, but I haven't dove too deep into it. Hammerhead Shark, the classic boy. That's an extra thin head. Maybe it's just the graphics makes it look that way, I guess. It looks pretty neatly. Anyway, own 5 Black Marlin. Again, you're gonna own 5 of everything, more or less. The currency, the event currency, is just vitality. Which can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. Hopefully you're not at a slow point in the game. Take 1 photo of Black Marlin while using Vigorous Plankton. These are all in the written guide, by the way. Most of these are in the game. The hidden fish will be at the very end. Use Vigorous Plankton for 50 minutes total during the event. Loggerhead Sea Turtle. Again, some of these are just... I do feel like they're more detailed than the original AbyssRium turtles were. So that's nice. They're not too exotic. Also, Temperate... I gotta say, Temperate Forest is a very odd choice. And most of these... The deer were like, okay, Temperate Forest. And then it's like, okay, Hammerhead Shark, Turtle. Oh, okay. But where? What? Huh? Okay. I mean, they're okay fish, but like, immediately losing the theme here. Own 5 Hammerhead Shark. Again, 5 of everything, mostly. Skill recharge 5 times. That means watch the ad. Just be upfront about the ads. You just need to watch 5 ads to recharge skills. And you can do these out of order. It's not like the old AbyssRium events, where you have to do one thing at a time, and like, unlocks don't count. Which I'm so grateful for in this. It actually does count towards progress towards, you know, later unlocks. Makes things simpler. I'm not super sold on the event structure in this. I think there could be a bit more to it. There is a new gameplay feature, though. I'll get to that after the hidden fish. Skill recharge. Open the treasure chest 15 times. Again, that's watch ads. You gotta watch a lot of ads. That's the name of the game. Griffon Vulture. There he is. Look at that little neck. Look at that terrible little neck. It doesn't even look attached. I like him. He's doing his best. His best isn't very good, but he's doing it. Share 1 photo of Loggerhead Sea Turtle using Blessing of Snow. And again, these skills, you can watch an ad once per day to use, so you don't need pearls. Tap any Temperate Forest events bubble in C-type Temperate Forest event fishes bubble. That's... Like I've said so many times, hire a localization or an editor. Just an English editor would work. I would help you out, you know. gotta pay me. But I would, anyone, honestly, anyone that speaks English at a decent level would be able to be like, oh, what you meant here is to say tap 50 sea-type fishes, bubbles, you know, creatures, whatever. Own 25 Temperate Forest event creatures. Again, just own a bunch of stuff. Blue Marlin. Use whale blast. That's some good localization here. Sometimes you can tell. In Chinese, the original game, the developers are Chinese. Chinese and Japanese and some other languages that use, you know, glyphs. Like a glyph is a whole word. You tend to fit a lot more in a lot less space. So what tends to happen is you turn that to English and text overruns because it wasn't designed for that. You got to kind of design your game from the bottom up for longer languages. Use Whale's Blessing 30 times during the Forest event. Use Vigorous Plankton 100 times during Temperate Forest event. That's a lot. Own 5 Griffon Vulture. Again, 5. Own 5 of all the things. Great White Shark, the classic. There he is. There he is. Kind of a chubber, a chonker. I like that. He's chonky. I like it. None of these sleek great white sharks. Get them extra thick. Own 5 Blue Marlin. Again, always 5. Complete daily mission event 2 times. Oh, the daily mission is new, by the way. It's different now. I'll check that out just after these hidden fish. Get absent vitality. What that means is that when you close the game for a while, it's like, oh, you got X amount of vitality. That's that. So just make sure you close the game, or that might not pop up. Shouldn't be too hard to get, though. Green sea turtle. Again, nothing too fancy. We've seen these before in the original game, but they are modeled a bit more. They're more detailed. I do like the flat art style of the original game. This is kind of like a more, you know, hi-fi version of it. I'm not sure I'd necessarily say it's exactly better, but definitely more detailed. Anyway, green sea turtle, own 20 land type. Get free vitality 20 times during Temperate Forest event. Use Blessing of Snow for 120 minutes during Temperate Forest event. The text running together kind of kills me. The emu. Classic. Look at him go! Look at him go! Best fish discovered. That is kind of a janky animation, but it's honestly better. It's better this way. This is how he should be. Look at him. Oh, somebody put this to that furret walking music. You know the one. You know the meme. Anyway, emu. Use Moon Song 30 times during Temperate Forest event. Tap any Temperate Forest events bubble in Reptilia. Tap 30 bubbles from turtles is what they meant to say. Own 9 species, so that's own all of the other species above this. And then the Secret unlocks, which we got to go to the guide for. I guess I should probably just give you the hidden fish first, because there's only one hidden fish. I'm not used to these events where there's only one actually hidden fish. But yes, it's the Eurasian Lynx. Take a photo of green sea turtle with emu. Kind of an awkward one, but I was told in the Discord it wasn't too bad. Recharge skills with ads 30 times. And own 70 Temperate Forest event creatures, which again, if you've been making 5 of everything so far, not too difficult. By the way, shout outs to Sam S117 from the Discord, both in my Discord and the Reddit AbyssRium Discord. Big thanks to them for figuring out the final unlock here. As far as I know, they were the first one to do so. They did a lot of the information gathering. Right, daily quest. It hasn't frozen on me yet. I'm suspicious if that will last, but the daily missions are slightly different now. You only have to make 1 creature for the new friends thing. There's a watch ads one, which of course. And then there is they slightly reduced the tap requirement. I always complain about that one. 1,500 is still a lot, but it's slightly better. And they removed the couple photo one. I know most people don't like the couple photos. I'm not really a fan either. But yeah, the daily missions are different. But yeah, you have to complete this full set 2 times to get that 1 fish. So, in addition, why is the background so dark? Whatever. In addition, there are cosmetic items that you can get from the palette menu here. There's the tree iceberg, which it really it really doesn't look like an iceberg anymore, but I guess that's the point. It is a drastic change, which I do like. Just feels a little out of season, but whatever. These are not necessary to get any of the things, which is fortunate because they're pretty expensive. Did it freeze? It froze. Crap, it froze. These are not required to get any of the fish unlocks. They just give you a 20% discount on the creation cost. And it's basically, it's not as good as it sounds because the fish creation cost still continues to increase multiplicatively every time you buy. So view it as a one-time discount, really. It's not as good as it sounds. Buy the cosmetic items if you consider the cosmetic that worth it. Ignore the gameplay effects. That's just like a free extra bonus. If you don't think it's worth the pearls for that visual effect, don't do it. I'm going to have to restart the game. Hopefully they have an update for this. Maybe it's just my emulator being stupid, but some people do seem to be having issues with the game. So if you have issues, waiting for an update is probably all you can do. Hold on here. I would need to show you this one last thing. Okay. Real quick. Gotta be real quick. Okay. Click this boy here at the pier with the little hat. And this is the new gameplay feature. Not really required for any of the fish, as you might have noticed. But basically the way it works is either with pearls or by watching ads. You get pieces of these little... They are cosmetic, but they also have gameplay features. And... actually, I don't have this in my... Oh, it shows you. Okay, tier 1. Okay, so it's not hidden. So you can just click this information thing here. Probability of 5 pieces. The way this works is that obviously the rare ones, you know, the purple one here, there are lower chance to get, but they are removed from the pool, I believe. Once you fully get the forest shelter, you'll stop getting it. So these are pretty nice upgrades. I don't think this is tied to the event, actually. I think this is just a new gameplay feature. These cosmetics do seem relevant to the event, so maybe it is. The devs' communications are so poor that I usually don't even check their Facebook, so if they did post on Facebook, I wouldn't have bothered to read it. They do have a visual upgrade, by the way. They level up, 1, 2, all the way to level 10, just like the skills and stuff. But they also have a visual upgrade as they go up through each, tier. So, 2 casts. I think that just means, 2 pieces. Get at least 1 rare. Oh yeah, here we go. At least 4 rare and unique. So yeah, unique. These are kind of the rarity tiers. Rare is low, unique is really high. I think white is common. So those are like the really easy to get ones. But basically, it's just more reasons to watch ads or, spend pearls. But personally, I would go for the ads unless you're crazy ad adverse or you have crazy amounts of pearls. Because again, there are lots of things to spend pearls on in this. There are unlocks that require you own the pearl fish. These cosmetics are nice to have. I don't have enough pearls for them. But yeah, if you can stomach watching all the ads, it probably is the better way to get them. Oops, but... Oh, it froze again. Yeah, it froze again. Oh well. I'm not sure how common this issue is. Maybe it's something on the emulator. I haven't played it yet on my phone. But I know some people were not getting it to launch and stuff. I don't know if that issue is fixed yet or not, but... Again, when there's game bugs, usually all you can do is wait for an update. So that is the AbyssRium Pole Temperate Forest event. Sorry for the video glitches, but that's how it be sometimes. Thanks for watching. Check out my Patreon if my guides help you out. Even just $1 a month really helps a lot. And you get perks. You get pictures of my cat, who's very fluffy, to tempt you there. You get access to special live streams where you can play board games stuff with us once a month. That's right, Parker. There you are. I was just selling you to the audience. Not literally, but show business selling. Yes, not like unethical stuff. Yes. I'm your agent. Hi, Parker. Anyway, we also have a Discord, so taptap.com/Discord. That's in the description as always. There's also a written guide. Most of the information you need in AbyssRium poll is, in-game, but I still figure I may as well do these, kind of review the fish and stuff. Oh, there was a Puffin? We thought the Puffin was the hidden fish. As far as we know, the Puffin is not in the game. That seems to have been a miscommunication on the dev's part. Who would have guessed? It was originally seemed like the Puffin was the hidden fish, and it doesn't look like that was the case. If the Puffin does turn out to be real, I'll make a new video or something, but I think the Puffin is probably moved to something else. We will probably be doing, the next regular AbyssRium event is probably coming next week, or maybe at the end of this week. I would expect sometime early May is probably when that's going to kick off. So, expect a video whenever that is. Happy tapping. That's right, Parker. That's right.
Alright, gamers, remember to like, subscribe, and smash that bell.
Frog, what are you doing in my house?
I would just get out.